don't send me in the gallery, I'm going off. Yeah, I'll be starting to get it.
I like it. Great choice.
That's right. She can't go anywhere.
Jump ball.
No way. Don't foul. She can't go anywhere with it.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Ingram. Griffin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Podziemski in at the one. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. McMillan is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. Hey, guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Now here's Murray. The three. Here's McMillan. Takes it off the glass. McMillan's got the first points up on the board for the Hawks.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Wiggins finds Ingram. Back to Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. To the paint, here's Griffin. Wiggins with the rebound. Outside Griffin. Out to Ingram. Passes it to Love. That's good. That's Ingram with the assist.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The pass to Bridges. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Ingram. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. 6 points for the captain.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Some solid defense from Ingram.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
What's up?
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both. Ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard, and beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Love the pass to Ingram. Love trying to break loose. And that one's good. Ingram.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Now here is Young. Tight defense on him. Outside Griffin for the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Wiggins dishes to Ingram. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ingram's got 11.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, a snowball effect. In that one thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. McCaw, he's checked in for McMillan. Johnson comes in for Miles Bridges. Wells, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeJounte Murray. Now, here is Young. 23 points for him in the last game against the Lakers. Bucket is good.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's Ingram. 4-point game. Levins kicks to Ingram. Some nice passing by Golden State. Another three for Golden State.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Young against Ingram. A nice shot by Young.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Trae Young again. Young's got 6.
What touch on the floater. Young has this shot down to a science.
Back to Ingram. Tries from 16. Here's Jackson Davis. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Young. It's deflected, and they get it back. And so it's the Golden State Warriors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga out there with Wiggins. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Moody. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard. Now, here's Bridges. 17 points in his last outing. 4 on the clock. Misses from short range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Pass to Podziemski. Over Young. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And, Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game. And credit to the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Atlanta making a switch here. Murray's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Robinson's checked in for Moody. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. Rebound by McMillan.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Now here's Wiggins. Great D that time from Johnson.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Kicks it to Griffin. Pass to Kuminga. To the middle. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Shoots it. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say, that kid has a chance. Every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay, so I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. And the Warriors with possession here. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. A minute 42 left in the first half. Here's Podziemski, defended by Young. Outside Griffin, trying to get something going, bangs home the trifecta. Griffin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
In for McMillan. Wells comes in for Miles Bridges. And A.J. Griffin subbed in for Young. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Murray, no good. Warriors leading by 6.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Ingram outside. That 3 off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Up against Griffin. Murray left side. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 10.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Ingram passes to Wiggins. Ingram against Murray. Now Ingram from outside the arc. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Filling the perimeter slots are Murray and Griffin. Miles Bridges is out there with McMillan, and it's Young in at the point guard. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. The captain in the last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored 41 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside, Ingram. That falls. Nice speed that time from Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Now here's Wiggins, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Now here's Love. Back to Wiggins. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Count that one. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Young passes to McMillan. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bridges misses. Warriors leading by 12. Passes to Ingram. Over Murray. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now, here's Bridges. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. With the drive, and he makes good on the layup. 27 points for the captain.
And they're going to have a nice little run here.
.153 left here in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
McCaw, he's checked in for McMillan. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Wells, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeJounte Murray. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What the fuck up with the internet? Why pause the fucking drip? Fucked up with my internet, bro. Fucking phone internet. What the fuck is E? No internet connection. I'm about to break this fucking phone. Tell me. I know I paid my damn phone bill.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He kicks it to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the shot goes in.
Jackson Davis.
And the Warriors lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So it's Atlanta now. The Warriors making the shot. And Young kicks to Johnson. DiVincenzo with it. No scoring in this one. Down low, McCaw. And it's blocked. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. They get the rebound. And Kuminga gets it to go.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
There's the pass to Moody. And here is Ingram. He has 29. Over Young. And that one's good. Ingram's got 15 points here in the second half. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Griffin. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Ingram. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. Here's Ingram. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Murray. Bridges outside. They grab their own miss. Griffin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Warriors leading by 16. Outside Robinson. To shoot. High post try. Rebound Atlanta. Murray with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Looking to get back on track here. And that one, good.
DeJounte Murray is one of those guys who rarely gets his shot blocked.
Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Golden State moving the ball around. On the wing, Wiggins. 5 on the clock. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the night.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Murray, the pass to Griffin. Over Robinson. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Griffin. Murray, good.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Outside Robinson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Podziemski. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Murray. With the fadeaway. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Griffin. Outside for Murray. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, the captain.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Podziemski. And finished off by Kuminga.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Young moves back up. And the layup is good.
How about Trey? Some second chance points.
Here's Kuminga. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Murray. Inside. Passes it to Young. Warriors with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Podziemski. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Over Young. Goes up again. Good defensive work there by Young. Atlanta is shooting 40% from the field.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the captain.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here's Podziemski. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K.
I'm playing baseball now. Thank you guys for watching. Come watch me play baseball. No, it's not. It's going to be popular. Enjoy it while you can.